What's up, guys? My name is Adriel Rivera, and I make music in my shed. Join with me today is somebody else who also makes music in my shed and who's been mistakenly called Preston, Team James Pres Washington.
Yeah, people really think Pres is short for Preston. Like, it's happened.
It's wild. It makes sense to me. It makes sense, you know. Maybe you should change your legal name to Preston so people don't get confused.
That's a great idea.
Or just go by Pres, like Zendaya.
Yeah.
Like her full name is Zendaya.
She's just Zendaya.
She doesn't have a last name.
It just doesn't exist.
That's false information, guys. I know she does actually have a last name, but like I'm playing into the joke here, you know?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Misinformation. Look at this guy.
Was that funny though? Did you like that I was playing into the joke?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, dude. 10 out of 10 giggles, man.
Well, yeah, that's what you rated, 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Thank you for taking the survey. I will actually send you a gift card in the mail very soon because you took the survey. So thank you.
Wow, I get a gift card?
No.
Oh, this is a scam.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad.
You know what's not a scam though? The song we're about to listen to right now.
Oh, let's go.
It's what are we doing today?
Today we are breaking down the lyrics of "Worth Too Much" by Adriel Rivera.
Sheesh. So let's give the song a listen, shall we?
We shall.
There it is, bro. There it is. What do you think of the visualizer? I mean, that's the first time you saw the visualizer cover art vibe.
Yeah, I thought it was slick, man. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Good visual representation and everything, like
for sure. So any questions, comments, concerns before we dive into the lyrics?
No, I don't think so.
Bro's not concerned at all.
I got zero concerns, dude.
Hell yeah. So you know what that means?
What does that mean? It's time for questions?
Yep.
Let's do it, man.
All right, bro. Just question me up. What you got for me?
All right, I'm gonna question you down right now. So,
not up.
No, I'm questioning you down.
Oh.
In this,
well, I don't like that much.
I don't know if you have a choice, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
You ready to get questioned down?
Yeah. Question me down, I guess.
All right, let's go. So in the first verse, you say, "I can't buy a house, but you're my home." And so, can you explain like what that feeling is like when you're around your girlfriend? Like, how do you feel? How does your mood change, basically?
Well, first of all, I feel like I can't buy a house. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I mean, when I'm with her, it's dope. It's dope. It's fun. She definitely like, makes what I do feel easier. You know what I'm saying? She's very supportive of what I do. I'll go into a little bit of my personal details in my personal life. So I am you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I'm doing DoorDash. I'm doing some DoorDash, make some extra money on the side, to be able to put towards my music, help fund the things that I need to fund. And like I spend a few hours, I try to do a few hours a day, like after I'm done doing my initial work of music in the afternoons, when I'm winding down. Just go DoorDash. I don't really have to do much but drive and pick up food.
Yeah.
That's it. And she'll be there with me. She'll come with me to do DoorDash and stuff like that. And it's like she doesn't have to do that. And I tell her too, like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to come with me. But the fact that she like wants to be by my side while I'm trying to better myself, like for my career and things like that. Something I really appreciate. I think it's dope, and it does mean a lot to me. And I tell her that too. And I hope she knows that I really mean that, because it's like, it's true. It's like not everybody, not every girlfriend would do that, with their boyfriend. And so she's a real one. She's a real one. Yep. Yeah.
I hear that, man. I am glad that you have this relationship in your life, man.
Thank you.
So kind of I guess like not on the flip side, but you were talking about how she made you feel. And so I'm curious, in the chorus you said, "How did I ever afford you?"
Yeah.
So my question is like how did you? Like, what are the things that you bring to the table that you think she really appreciates?
So, you know how I can't afford a house? All my money went. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She does not force me to buy anything for her. What did I do to get her in the first place? Or what did she appreciate? Or what do I bring to the table? Why am I such a great, awesome boyfriend is what you're asking?
I was hoping that it wouldn't turn into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before, and she tells me I'm the type of person that she wants in her life. Just like as a person in general.
Mm-hmm.
From what I know, from what I understand.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm a very understanding person, a very communicative person. And patient and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But on top of that, it's like the ambition too. It's like, it's not like I just want to settle for anything, or not settle for anything, but I don't want to settle for mediocrity. Like I want to push myself to do more and be more. And she's like that herself too. She's that kind of person as well. And so when it comes to that stuff, I think that's really that's one of the things I know drew me to her. I don't know if it's what drew her to me.
Yeah.
But I would assume that, the fact that we are both very driven, focused people.
Yeah.
I think she's a little more focused than I am, to be honest. But the fact that we're both like that, I think, is one of the reasons why we're so drawn to each other.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, that's one of like the critical points.
Yeah, but also we get to be really goofy and like just like ourselves. It's like there's no restrictions to like who we are when we're with each other. So we're really allowed to be ourselves in our relationship. And it's fun. It's funny. Yeah.
That's great, man. That's great.
Thank you.
Can I give you a lyric and you just kind of dive into it a bit more?
Line time?
I mean, all right. So the lyric is, "If I ever lost your praise, I would pay because you're worth too much."
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So if there's like knowing how great of a girl she is, and how much she adds to my life, like it would suck to not have her around. So like, And yeah, I mean, like that's the lyric. That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, so you do whatever it is in your power to make sure that you get her back and keep her here.
Exactly, right. Yeah. Like, I mean, I was gonna say it's like an investment, but it's like I don't want to say that my girlfriend's an investment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
But to say, like, people invest in stuff, you know, and it's like if you see your Dogecoin going up, like, you know, of course you don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
That the value of it, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like how much value she brings into my life, you know, how much I value her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to lose it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
So yeah.
And you'd pay whatever that cost is.
Right.
Okay. And then the last question I have for you here is the only thing. Sorry, this is the lyric. The only thing I hope is that you're here for the highs that come from all my lows. And so I wanted to ask, how integral is your girlfriend to helping you sustain through the lows and reach the highs? Yeah.
Well, honestly, yeah. Like, there's lots of moments. I think I make it very apparent in my music and also like on the podcast too. It's like being an independent artist, especially when you're, because like keeping it real with you guys, you know. I'm just a dude, you know, like
keeping it 100, guys. Like, I'm just a guy.
I'm just a man. I'm a young one at that, you know, just barely got into manhood. I'm a big boy. I'm an adult boy.
There you go.
Adult boy. And so like I mean, it's like it's cool to be an artist, you know, and yeah, it does like boost my ego a bit when people are like, oh dude, you're so awesome, he's such a cool artist, you know. But it's like, but I'm also just a dude. It's like I don't make like crazy money off of like my music, you know. I'm actually like I make not that much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm trying to build it into an actual sustainable career, you know. And so like and so comparatively, my situation in life, my financial situation, my independency in terms of like being able to live on my own and stuff like that. I mean, you've talked about it in your music too before. It's like we have friends that like are doing that, that are at our age. And not to say that like, you know, we have to be at that point at 23 years old, but obviously like it is like a goal of ours to be able to be independent, live on our own. Or I'll speak for myself. Yeah. It's a goal of me. It's a goal of mine to be independent, live on my own.
It's also a goal of mine.
Yeah. and so like and make a livable income.
Yeah.
And then second, make an abundant income where it's like I can do more and give more, you know. And so it's like to feel behind, it's not like I'm comparing myself to people, but I'm comparing myself to like where I thought I would be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to feel behind on that sucks, you know. And so it hurts my ego, it hurts my self-worth, and so there's lots of times where I do get down on myself, you know. I'm human, you know. I'm just a dude. I'm a boy adult.
Yeah.
You know. And she's there, she helps out, you know. She'll listen to me and she encourages me too, you know. Because like, you know, with her life and like the things that she's doing and stuff, you know, she tells me, you know, like where it's like look, we're both in spots that we're trying to figure things out, but we're both gonna get there, you know.
Yeah.
And vice versa, when she's in her moments, like, you know, I'll help her out with those, like, or I'll be there for her with those too.
Right.
But yeah, like when, like right now, you know, I mean, emotionally, do I feel like I'm in a low? I don't feel emotionally in a low at the moment, but I feel like not retrospectively, but like overarchingly, my life is in a low right now. You know, it's like I'm not exactly where I want to be, and I'm actually not where I was before, financially speaking as well.
Yeah.
Like it is a lower point than what it used to be. And so it sucks to be in a low. You know, it sucks to be in this kind of position. But the thing is, like, I know that these are the kind of times where it shapes you as a person the most, you know? And so that lyric of like the highs that come from my lows.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that, you know, you can only go down so far until you go back up again.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, I know eventually with all the things I'm learning, all the skills that I'm applying, and all the grit that I have right now during this like low moment in like general life,
Yeah.
I will get back to high. And the most I can hope is that she'll be there during the highs to get the benefits from it as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I'll be benefiting from it, and I would want her to be there with me because she's been there with me, you know? And so yeah.
Yeah, I find I mean, I'm just talking like general and long term here, but when I a lot of the artists and stuff that I see when they have partners and stuff, the ones that have had like they have a different connection with the ones that they've been partners since before they blew up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've been with them through those low moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I think even like for them when you're further down the road and like I guess more successful and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's harder to know if that's the right person, because I feel like going through those lows together is how you can really like you can see the person for who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like also meeting somebody before any sort of, I guess, like huge success. It's like the person you can kind of, it's more reliable to bet on a person. That was weird words, weird wording. What I'm trying to say is that like, if somebody was there before your money, you know that they're there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I agree with that. But it's like, on top of that too, though, it's just like her character, like who she is as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. Yeah. I agree. So I'm hoping the future is looking great for us. I mean, so far it is, you know, and so hope it turns out even greater than I could have ever imagined.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you. So is she.
That was great, dude.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the Riz. You're all right though, okay? Like don't you know, it's like
all right. No, it's okay.
No, you're good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Hey guys, tell Pres he's attractive in the comments.
Guys, please don't do that. You don't have to do that, guys. But what you should do though is rate the podcast 5 stars if you're enjoying what you're listening to.
And if you think he's attractive.
All right. I mean, yeah, if that's why you rated 5 stars, it's cool with me.
Damn, we're gonna get 3 stars now.
That's crazy.
My bad. It's all jokes, all love, bro.
Yeah.
You're an attractive man.
Hey, yo, chill out.
Yeah, but like no sus though.
Right.
You know? Okay, so if you want early access to my latest releases before anybody else hears it, like the people on my email list did last month when this song came out, feel free to join my email list down below and you'll get early access to these latest releases before anybody else hears it. We are going to move on to the cover art. We saw it a little bit earlier today.
Yep.
With the visualizer.
Yep.
But we're gonna break it down a little bit more. So here's the drawing itself.
Wow.
I actually asked ChatGPT for some ideas for the cover art. And one of it said like a statue silhouette of like a woman with you holding hands with, and I'm like, you got like I see the vision here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so I decided to go with like a golden statue of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, because like gold is obviously like a high value thing.
Yeah.
You know, and so making her a statue out of gold, it's elegant. She's elegant. You know. She's amazing. She's awesome, but she's worth a lot.
Which is an elegant like, pose, man.
For real, yeah. And so it's like, boom, like I think this is a great representation of like the song. Yeah. You know, 100%. I think it's like perfect representation. So let's break it down. Sheesh. So we started off with a silhouette of a dancing woman, you know, and so we like got the shapes from that, and you know, like shaped the structure out.
Yeah.
I adjusted it a bit to be able to get it closer to the proportions of like my girlfriend more so. Let me increase the opacity. So this is like the sketch, you know. And after that, we started sketching over it with some more details. Let me see. Is there any other? No. So we just straight up just got into it with details, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can see, sketched it all out. And what do you do after you have the sketch? You do the line art. Hold up. Wait, where's it at? Line art. And so with that line art, we filled it in with the color. And the great thing was that since it's a golden statue, everything's just one color.
Beautiful.
Yep. So it was like barely anything you had to do. Just boop, one color. But the shading is still a thing, right? And so we have like little details on like the dress here, and to make it like more apparent that it's like details, I did it in a darker gold color rather than like a black color, because it's like this is like it's more of like the, what's the word, embossing. I don't know if that is the right word or not, but
yeah.
Boom, there you go. And then we add in some shading right here, right, to give it some more depth. And then here's some sparkles because it's gold and it's shiny. And then boom, here's some highlights, to really show the reflection of like the light and make it like, pop.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a golden statue, bro. And you can see here with the line art too, there's like areas where it's like there's gaps in between lines. And the reason why I did this is because like if I were to connect it, I mean I could have connected it all together, but this, in my opinion, gives you the illusion that it's like one material. You know what I'm saying? It's like all one piece of metal rather than like, a person that's colored gold.
Yeah, I hear that. That makes sense.
Yeah, so that was my vision.
Yeah,
that's how the way I thought about it. And so there you go. There is the cover art.
It's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
It's beautiful, man.
You know what else is beautiful? Quote of the week.
Hey, yo.
All right, you ready for my quote? You ready for me to quote it up in here?
Yeah, bro, quote it up, dude.
Okay, so this is a quote from Winston Churchill. He said, "I began my education at a very early age. In fact, right after I left college."
Wow.
What do you think? What do you think about that? Because you went to college.
Yeah.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah. I think that quote is magnificent, man. I think it's magnificent. That's what I think.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, not that I didn't go to college, but I did go to high school. And I mean, for high school, I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew I wasn't learning what I wanted to do in school. I could have gone to college, but then I would be in more debt than I already am.
That's true.
Significantly more. But I don't think I would have learned the skills that I'm learning, that I have learned in college. I definitely would have learned some stuff. Not saying that it's completely useless, but in my opinion, for what I'm doing, I think my skills definitely were better developed on the field, rather than like in the conference room.
Yeah.
Was that a good analogy?
That was good, man.
Is the conference room is that what the government people do?
The conference room?
Yeah.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, because like they're not on the field. They're like developing the plans. Like what does the general do? Is it the conference room? The battle room? The battle bus?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fortnite.
It's not that. I can guarantee that. Yeah. I agree with that, man. I think, most of the things that I've learned that have been worth anything to me outside of like fundamentals of reading and writing and math and that type of stuff.
Right.
It's all come from the internet. It's all been my own research. It's all been me doing things. It's been all of that stuff. I feel like high school, like, after middle school, man, like I know how to read. I know how to write. I know my math.
Right. Exactly. Yep. I definitely think that like you're going to learn the most when you actually start like getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like until like you're going to really learn when you start putting in like the actual action into like doing something.
Yeah.
And while I was in high school, I wasn't able to put in as much action as I was after high school.
Yeah, also I think learning on your own accord is super powerful too. Like just when you want to learn something and you go out of your way to learn it, I think you do a better job at learning it. And what's the word for retention? Like having it. Retain.
Bro just said the word too. Retention. Retain.
Thank you. I'm like, what? I was just trying to find the word. Yes, retain. I feel like you retain it better too.
For sure. Yeah. You definitely do. It's because it's like something you actually want to learn.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for quote?
I got this quote from Jeff Bezos, and he said, "I like a crisp document in a messy meeting." And so he's talking about like a document that you get before the meeting, talking about like what the meeting's about and everything. So having those outline bullet points, but then being able to go in there and hash out the details and talk it through, and not knowing the specifics there, but knowing general like where we're going.
Did you know that Jeff Bezos doesn't allow PowerPoints in Amazon?
He said that on that podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably where he got. I mean, I didn't listen to that podcast, but I heard it from another content creator.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they sit down in their conference room and like 30 minutes is silent, where just everybody is just like reading what's on the bullet points of the paper.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, and then you hash it all out.
But yeah, like, I think, like the idea of that is that like a good plan is better than the execution. That's how I'm taking it. It's like if you plan ahead, the execution, even if it's not perfect, it's gonna be better than if you didn't plan at all.
Yeah, I'm taking it as like have a good outline and have some grace with how the details get worked out. That's how I'm taking that. You
can make a cake perfectly, but if the ingredients weren't prepared properly, it's still gonna be a bad cake.
Wait, one more time. Say one more time.
You can bake a cake perfectly, but if the ingredients weren't prepared properly, it's still gonna be a bad cake.
Yeah. Boom.
Dude, I feel so big cake brain moment for that.
Wow.
Right now.
Dude's brain is caked up, dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Big
okay.
brain.
Well, if you guys want to cake the brain, feel free to rate the podcast 5 stars. And he'll be happy and I'll be happy.
It's true.
Yeah. So feel free to rate it 5 stars wherever you get your podcasts. This has been
Tegan,
James, Pres,
Washington,
and I'm Adriel Rivera, and we make music in my shed.